I actually have some things I wanted to talk about tonight, though. I want to talk tonight about bachelorette parties and how often that they're happening, and how some people need to be more aware of the fact that this is happening every single day. Like every single day at my restaurant, we're having like 20 bachelorette parties. So 20 people are getting married, and the bachelorette parties are usually like between 7 and actually like 7 and 16, girls in the whole party. So like one bride, usually like one mom, and then just, between 6 and like 12 other friends who are just happy to be there to celebrate the wedding, right? And like, um, I this is a very normal part of society. It's happening every single day. Um, and I mean, we could say that it's because, like, there just are more, white people in America, but I think there's really something more to say about, like, the mainstream culture and then counterculture. Because I feel like a lot of the families, and this is across the United States, they're coming from across the United States because Nashville is like the bachelorette capital of the world. I don't know if you guys knew this. So people are coming every weekend. Bachelor parties and bachelorette parties, they all happen here. So people are coming and they're having a blast. And they're getting married and they're moving on with their lives and they're starting families. And a lot of people are doing this. And so I made that other video where I was talking about how, Manifesto covered why it's so abnormal to have people who did not grow up in these traditional households to start talking about like the red pill and all this other weird shit. And it's just kind of another one of those things that it's like I don't know if we need to have a conversation about like how to have a bachelorette party, but these are definitely happening, like baby showers, bachelorette parties, all of these type of really normal events are going on. And it is really nice to see the happy. Like one of my coworkers right now, she's pregnant, and it's just like really cool to like talk to her about, like her pregnancy and how she's feeling and what she's changing, and how she's dialing back, how her husband is supporting her, like it's just really cool to just be able to like normalize families and birth and children and things like that, and it to not be this like toxic thing. Because I do feel like just in terms of what I will call, I don't really want to call it my community, because I guess I'd have to be participating in it for it to be my community. But from a lot of this other counterculture that I do see, it just doesn't promote that. And that's really sad because it's every single day. I mean, tonight I had 3 brides in my section, and it was really cool. I'm really happy for them. I'm happy for the community of other friends who are there to support, the moms who are really happy that their daughters are moving forward with their lives, the fathers who are probably very proud. There was even like one, I think it was like either a sister of the groom, who was just at the bachelorette party for the wife, for the bride, and she ended up purchasing like an entire round of drinks and shots for the bridal shower party, because she just wanted them all to have a really good time, right? And it was just like, that's incredible, because in that community, in that family, they understand how wonderful it is to have a bride, to have a wife. Like, it's like the one Bible quote that I know. And then God said, he who finds a wife, right, finds like a prize. I don't know why there's such a devaluation of women in society, but I hope it does get better. But if it doesn't, please normalize coming to this channel, because I guarantee like I will be here, and I will still be making content about anything that's relevant, that's making my life more real, making my existence more just visible. Okay, I don't want I don't want it to feel like I have some miserable life, because I don't feel that way. I don't think that I'm miserable at all. I think that I'm interesting, and I think I have, you know, like a pretty big personality. And I think that I have a lot to say. And I feel like I don't want other people who aren't living this like really extroverted life with like really, you know, large groups of other people who relate to what they're doing. If that's not your situation, like that's not my situation. But also it's not some situation where it's like in complete isolation, that's like, you know, there's no one else around. Like I'm around people all the time, all the time. And I like talking to other people. I think some other people can be great. For some reason though, it's just that there's this thing with like targeting black women in a way where I think it's just really problematic. I feel like there's some black guys in the black community who are just targeting black women to, I don't actually, sometimes I really wonder what the goal is. Like I said it in another video, and I think people thought it was really funny because I said black women are kill toys for some black men. And people were laughing at that, like, kill toys, ah, ha ha. And I'm like, no, I'm serious. Because like, I think it's just very strange. There's no other way to really view it when you look at like statistically like what's happening. All other races of men are actually trying to like preserve themselves and like move forward and like have shit. Like they work jobs and they have money and stuff, and they use the money to like pay for their families. And it's just like, why aren't these men doing that? Why don't they want to have anything? Why is it that like every single black woman has to build like an enterprise in order to just like survive? And like that's the tea. Like the tea, I don't think it's realistic to just grow up and want to be like a wife or something in the black community, because there just aren't enough husbands. So even if you are great, that has nothing to do with like the rest of the community, because the rest of the community is not great and they're not getting better. So anyway, there are bridal parties, they are happening, and I just wanted to say that.